Good evening, everyone. Well, 1 week till the madness begins. The high school football season is just around the corner, but there was more practicing to get to and more teams preparing for the pigskin battle next week. The Calumet Copper Kings had their practice this morning at Marquette Senior High School. They also scrimmaged against Westwood and Marquette in the early afternoon to get game reps. One thing Calumet doesn't have in their favor this season is experience. The Copper Kings have many players on the roster that have never played in a varsity football game. Last year, this team finished 8-3, and they're looking to repeat their winning ways with the young team heading into this season. They need to learn fast because once the lights shine Friday night, nothing else will matter but the Kings in their kingdom.
Well, it's, once you get that first game out of the way, now you got varsity experience, and so we just can't have this long learning curve. We got to be ready to go right away. We got a high caliber team coming in next week, and we got to be ready to play.
Well, they open up their season next Friday at 7 p.m. against Eagle River Northland Pines of Wisconsin on their home turf. And here's a look at the other teams that were scrimmaging in there. Marquette did a very nice job running the football. They had a few running plays that ended up in end zone celebrations. Very good for Marquette at the line of scrimmage. Look for the Redmen to stay red hot in the red zone. And on the other side was Westwood High School. They played very well on defense, making some great tackles here, and they also controlled the line of scrimmage on offense with their first team playing. Expect the Patriots to wear their pride on their sleeves and battle each game. All I have to say for this, folks, is let the games begin. The League World Series in Kirkland, Washington for Escanaba against West Haven, Connecticut. First inning, Sam Connor pops up to short. Should have been an easy play, but a contacts lens slips out of the shortstop eye. Can't see the ball. Mackenzie Leisner scores 2-0. Then a few batters later, J.J. Lavalette bunts, gets her out at first, does Connecticut, but Sam Connor scores 3-0 lead. And the offense was cooking tonight, maybe like smoked sausage, as Katie Ross is going to smoke this one all the way to the fence. 2-run score. Escanaba has an 8-1 lead, and you could put the icing on the cake from there as she trolls into third. Callie Heller will get the base hit on the next drive, bringing home Taylor Sigorski. Escanaba cruises to a 10-2 victory. The girls play in the fifth place game Saturday morning at the World Series. Good evening, everyone. With the U.S. Open starting a week and a half from now, nothing gets tennis fans in the mood than the beginning of the high school tennis season. Escanaba taking on Negaunee. Here's the singles match of Eskimos' Cody Jenshak and Negaunee's Abby Hill. This volley goes on back and forth during the set until Abby hits it too far out of bounds, and the point goes to Cody. And on to the doubles match of Braden Bosilovitz and Catherine Wood of Escanaba taking on Ashley Anderson and Mandy Grazo of Negaunee. Nice spike from Escanaba there. That'd be too much for Negaunee in the match, but in the end, Escanaba and Negaunee would end up tying their matches today 4-4. And we go from there to Western Iron County taking on Ishpeming. Here is Kylie Erickson taking on Gabby Crowley. And here's nice forehand by Kylie, which forces Gabby Cowley to hit it wide out of bounds. Nice volley there. And in the doubles match, Mallory Tomasowski and Olivia Hahn of Western Iron County take on Taylor Crowley and Jordan Grigg of Ishpeming. The volley would go out of bounds for Western Iron County, and Ishpeming would be in control in that match. However, Western Iron County would take control of all of the matches today and win 7-1 over Ishpeming. Go and hit the tennis courts in Ishpeming Township. Lori March of Iron Mountain on the far court taking on Sarah Massey of Westbrook. She had the service ace there to take the early lead, but Massey would come back and win both sets 6-2 and 6-1. This was a nice long volley that ended in a point for Massey as she had the return go too long, and Westwood would go on to win the match. And in doubles match of the day, it was Katie Lasardi and Sarah Piccola of Iron Mountain, and they get the win over Kara Harrington and Alexis Forcini of Westwood in 3 sets, 4-6, 6-4, and 6-4. Iron Mountain and Westwood would settle for the tie, though, 4-4 at the end of the day. And Matt Johnson has been named as the head coach at Rudyard High School. Johnson worked with the Bulldogs as a line coach and defensive coordinator for the last 3 years under Pat Maloney. The Bulldogs finished last season 7-4, falling to conference foe St. Ignace 55-22 in the district final. Johnson is a graduate of Norway High School and Northern Michigan University. He actually teaches social studies at Pickford High School. And for more on that and more on the high school football schedule, UpperMichiganSource.com. And one thing, Anna, is the Lions. You had Packers on this network last night, but Lions on Fox UP tonight. So Lions fans, you get what you want.
Okay, you don't have to tell me because you know I'm a Bears fan. But are you a Lions fan?
No, I'm a New York Football Giants fan, so a lot of people probably hating me up here.
You'll be watching it, though, for the results for work.
Oh, of course.
All right, thanks, Donnie. Well, coming up, what's cooking at the State Fair? Find out next.